Puan sekalian, sekarang saya berada dekat IYC, International Youth Center dekat Bandar Razak, kerana saya sedang menghadiri kem kepimpinan cemerlang anjuran tim bisnes saya yang berlangsung 2 hari 1 malam. So sekarang ni waktu rehat, sekarang ni dah tengok masih lagi Dewan kosong sebagainya. Kejap lagi lepas maghrib kita akan bermula balik semula. Jadi alang-alang saya berehat itu tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, sambil saya menyantap makanan yang begitu sedap, saya telah terjumpa dengan video berkenaan dengan sidang media yang telah diadakan oleh FAM berhubung dengan isu skandal pemain warisan yang telah berlangsung pada hari Jumaat yang lepas. Di mana sidang media tersebut menyaksikan ada Timbalan Presiden FAM iaitu Dato' S. Sivasundram dan juga CEO Harimau Malaya iaitu saudara Rob Friend, di mana mereka ini dan juga beberapa orang lain termasuk seorang kaunsil yang merupakan kaunselor negara pun mereka ini bercakaplah tentang isu ini, ditanyakan oleh soalan oleh wartawan dan macam-macam lagi lah. Dan of course, kali ini tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, wartawan tak bagi can. Mereka serang kau-kau kepimpinan FM ini nak korek habis-habis siapa punya kerja. Tetapi itulah dia tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Saya tadi bila tengok video sidang media itu, saya tergelak-gelak tak mampu nak habiskan makanan. Sebab apa? Sebab sakit perut menahan gelak. Jadi untuk tetapan anda, saya bawakan kepada anda rakaman sidang media itu beserta dengan alih bahasanya sikit. Tetapi anda kata kalau tunggang terbalik tu minta maaf lah ya. Sebab kadang-kadang yang bercakap ke depan tu pun kita macam tak faham juga masalahnya. Jom tuan-tuan.
The General Secretary of FAM will be suspended from duty effective today, pending further investigations in order to allow an independent committee to carry out the exercise.
Tell us when the players arrived in Malaysia and when were the mic cards issued. These 7 players, when did they arrive in Malaysia and when were the mic cards issued?
Do you have that? Huh? Where? When is the date? Where?
And also when the passports were issued.
I don't have the exact dates here. I don't.
You said the mic cards were issued. Surely
Yeah.
you asked the dates.
Yeah.
Because you submitted these documents.
I don't have that the exact date today. I will get it for you.
No, because the question I'm asking is,
Yeah.
you have taken less than 6 months. Then it's a miracle that NRD worked a miracle. For a foreign to come and get a mic card within 6 months, it should be more than a miracle. Because the idea stateless people have been here for 20, 30 years and unable to get a mic card.
Okay.
So I want to know that date so that I can ask NRD to explain.
Right.
So May, you started January. The application January.
The application we started is in January 2025.
So when were they issued?
It was issued in May.
May.
Yeah.
4 months. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. My next question, your legal counsel is here employed by FAM.
Yeah.
Does he have a work permit to practice here?
Who?
Your legal counsel, if you want to work in Malaysia, you must have a work permit.
Is it?
Yes? What are you asking me whether you
No,
need?
he-
I'm sure you're an ex-customs officer, you should know better.
Yeah. But
Just come on the social media path and do your
Yeah.
work.
no. No, he only came here to give a press conference.
But that's what he admitted he is advising you.
Sorry?
He's advising you on the preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
does that amount to work? Is he
you
working
came
free
on
of charge?
social visit, isn't it? You
So
answer.
is he working free of charge?
Okay.
I can just say that I'm advising and representing the federation in the context of the FIFA procedure.
Yeah. Whatever thing you advise, you're here for a fee and you're working. Thank you.
I think it's important to add some clarity. So really, we're talking about sort of 3 different entities in this sort of structure. We've got FAM is governance, it's HR, documentation, registration, ethics, legal. So really, that's FM right here. You have the Malaysian national team here. What are we? We're strategy, we're performance, we're technical, we're staff. We're media, we're comms, medical, sports science, logistics, game planning. So that's the national team. And then up here, I think it's important to address is His Royal Highness TMJ. So really, we began this project. I was brought into this project by His Royal Highness TMJ's vision. He's a visionary. What he's done in football in Malaysia is unprecedented. We are grateful as a national team for his support, but I think it's very important to set the record straight right now and add clarity in terms of what is his role. Because I've seen some things in the media, I've seen some things being thrown at him that are absolutely unnecessary. is borderline ridiculous. But really, his role as a visionary and what he's brought to this national team, he's been able to convince the government to add additional funding. So that funding goes towards the national team in terms of professionalism, bringing in world-class staff like Peter Klonowski, like Dr. Craig Duncan, one of the best science sports performance doctors in the world. Myself, Stanley Bernard. This is a world-class staff we have in the national team. And the professionalism that we bring comes from the vision of Team J.
Dato, happy Diwali in advance.
Thank you. Same to you.
Who identified the 6 or 7 players? FAM, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Who within FAM who identified them and based on what? What is the justification of this particular 7 players? Why not Harith Deol? Why the 7 players?
Okay. That was identified because after the recommendation from the coaches.
Which coach, please?
Sorry?
Which coach? Who?
No, the agent. We got it from the agent.
So who
and
is the agent, please?
That I don't have the documents here yet. I will let you know.
Okay. I'm going back to what you said earlier, sir.
Huh.
You said, and I quote, someone from Vietnam had apparently lodged a complaint. Could you justify that statement, please? Because FIFA does not review.
Uh-huh.
So how do you come to a conclusion that it was someone from Vietnam?
No, we believe an individual.
So you believe it's
We
not
believe
conclusive,
an
right?
individual has made a complaint to
So
FIFA.
it's fair for us to write, right? That
Sorry?
it's fair for us to write that it's not conclusive, but it's believed to be
Yeah,
an
to be-
individual from Vietnam.
Yeah.
So
You do
basically,
correct.
we are basing this on assumptions.
Yeah.
Now, another question which Rob had
Rob.
mentioned earlier,
Uh-huh.
which I'm opening actually not to Rob, because as far as I'm concerned, and I think everyone here is concerned,
Okay.
FAM is a national body that's
Right.
affiliated to the
FIFA.
international body.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, what's these 3 entities all about? Because as far as we are concerned, there's only one entity, which is FAM.
Uh-huh.
So could you kindly explain these 3 entities? And thank you, Rob, for explaining that there are now 3 entities. Because all this while we only know of one entity.
Yep.
I think
To clarify that, when I said
Yeah.
entities, more groups, obviously where we fall under the FAM governance, but the sort of the concept which is happening in global international football, national teams are starting to be run more like clubs, so employing sporting directors, CEOs, to really focus on the technical side, but ultimately, yeah, we fall under FAM, so that's clarifying in terms of entities. Sorry for the miscommunication there.
So sekarang anda dah lihat, baik Siva Sundaram, baik Rob Friend, kedua-duanya berpusing-pusing. Siva lah paling teruk, ya Allah yang Tuhan. Kesian gila tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Dia macam terperangkap. Wartawan pula tanya. Oh, kau macam ni eh? Okey, apa dia? Oh, kau macam tu? Okey, ni apa? Tanya kan. Kalau saya kat situ pun saya memang dah menahan gelak lah. Memang menahan gelak sebab apa tahu? Sebab kesian. Tengok teruk sangat Siva Sundaram kena, teruk Rob Friend kena, teruk Harimau Melayu kena. Sampai soalan berkenaan kaunsil pun dia tak mampu nak jawab. Dia tanya tentang kaunsil kau ni orang luar negara kan. So, dia advising untuk kau kat Malaysia, dia ada work permit tak? Dia ada tak permit untuk bekerja dekat Malaysia? Ada tak permit untuk mengamalkan kaunsil dekat Malaysia? Tak boleh jawab juga pasalnya kan. And then pasal siapa yang bagi recommendation? 7 orang pemain ini, siapa yang recommend kepada FAM untuk dijadikan sebagai pemain warisan? Oh, mula-mula kata coach, lepas tu kata agent. Allahu Akbar. Nampak sangat mereka ni tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, mereka sebenarnya tak mahu ataupun tak boleh nak bagi tahu koja siapa yang punya angkara semua ini. Tapi itulah, saya pun tak berani cakap jugalah sebab yelah kalau kita tuduh orang itu ini sebagainya macam tak berapa kena lah sebenarnya. Tetapi betul juga kata wartawan tadi, macam satu keajaiban, JPN dalam tempoh tak sampai 6 bulan boleh bagi kerakyatan dekat mereka bertujuh ini. Sedangkan ada melambat lagi rakyat Malaysia, orang-orang asal sebagainya yang berpuluh-puluh tahun minta kerakyatan sampai sekarang tak dapat. Sedangkan mereka itu memang orang Malaysia. Jadi apa-apa pun tuan-tuan dan sekalian, bila melihatkan jawapan FM ini, saya cakap terus teranglah, skandal ini tidak akan terhenti pada ketika ini, akan terus melarat dan akan terus memalukan negara kita tanpa kita sedari dan dengan keizinan kita juga masalahnya. Kerana hendak menang secepat, kita rugi segantang tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian. Tetapi kepada kepimpinan FAM, tolonglah ya. Tolong stand up and be counted. Akui sahaja koja siapa yang membawa masuk 7 orang pemain ini untuk dijadikan sebagai pemain naturalisasi. Koja siapa yang telah meminta Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim untuk memudahkan proses dokumentasi dan koja siapa yang menyebabkan semua ini berlaku sehingga kita sekarang ini berada dalam satu keadaan kemaluan yang begitu besar.